Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's say praise and gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for mercy and grace. I can make a video of the internship seminar. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Safa Azahra, a student from Office Administration of Education, Faculty of Economic, State University of Jakarta. In this opportunity, I want to present a report of internship program in Financial Division at Sekretariat Direktorat Jenderal Perhubungan Laut, Republik Indonesia. Before starting, I would like to thank Ma'am Susan Febriantina as my lecturer who has guided and supported me in completing the internship program report. Table of Contents. The internship program report is divided into 4 parts. First, the preliminary of the internship program. Second, general review of the Sekretariat Direktorat Jenderal Perhubungan Laut. Third, the implementation of the internship programs. Fourth, the conclusion and suggestion of the internship program. Background of internship program. In the development of science and technology in era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0, there is a phenomenon of an increase in the number of jobs that require quality human resource. So, the job competition is getting tougher. This phenomenon creates challenge for everyone who wants to get a job. One of them includes students who have roles as subjects who take part in preparing and dealing with the development of science and technology in this phenomenon. Student as subject in the development of science and technology in era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0, a forum to form that improve quality as the human resource needed. University is means for students to become competent human resource with academic, soft skill, and professional abilities. One of them is the provision of internship program by university that students must participate in, as training for students in preparing and developing personal qualities such as knowledge, insight, and skills in the work environment. Purpose of internship program. The implementation of this internship program has the following purpose. First, applying communication science and improving communication skill in the work environment. Second, improving the capabilities and skill process according to the capabilities of the workforce needed. Third, implement the ability in the field of office administration in the work environment. Institute profile. I carry out internship program activities at the Sekretariat Direktorat Jenderal Perhubungan Laut, which is located at Medan Merdeka Street, number 8, Central Jakarta, DKI Jakarta, with website address www.hubla.debhub.go.id. I carry out internship program activities in the Financial Division, in Repertory, Budget, and Administration Subdivision. Schedule and time of internship program. Internship program activities are carried out from January 18, 2021 to March 1st, 2021 for 30 working days. The internship program work is carried out from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Monday to Thursday, and 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Friday. History of Sekretariat Direktorat Jenderal Perhubungan Laut. First, from 1959 to 1965, on December 31st, 1960, the Minister of Transportation issued a decree concerning the establishment of the Ministry of Sea Transportation. Second, from 1966 to 1985. In 1967, the Minister of Sea Transportation changed to the Directorate General and is under the Ministry of Transportation. Third, from 1985 to 2000, according to the decree of the Minister of Transportation number 164, the Directorate General of Sea Transportation established a transportation department in the maritime sector consisting of Secretariat of the Directorate General of Sea Transportation, Directorate of Sea Transportation Traffic, Directorate of Ports, Directorates of Shipping, Directorate of Navigation, Directorate of Maritime Service, and Directorate of Marine. Fourth, from 2000 until now, same as the previous year, only there is a difference, namely the Directorate of Maritime Service is abolished. Vision and mission of Secretariat Directorate General Perhubungan Laut. The vision is the realization of effective, efficient, and competitive management and handling of the national sea transportation sector to provide added value to infrastructure and become the backbone of the life of the nation and state. The mission is, first, carry out transportation activities within the scope of Indonesian and foreign waters. Second, carry out ports activities that are reliable and powerful and have high strength. Third, implement the level of safety and security in water and port transportation operation. Fourth, implement protection of the maritime environment in the waters of the archipelago and aboard. Fifth, carry out consolidation and cooperation between the roles of society, business, and government through restructuring and regulatory reform. Organizational structure. Secretariat Directorate General Perhubungan Laut is divided into 4 divisions, namely the Planning Division, Financial Division, Legal Division, and Personnel and General Division. I'm in the Financial Division, which has 3 subdivisions, namely Repertory, Budget, and Administration subdivision. Implementation work. During the implementation of the internship program at Financial Division, I was guided by Mr. Andika, Mrs. Tri, and Mrs. Puput as staff of the Financial Division. The tasks I have done relate to 4 sectors. First, Archive sector, archiving and organizing document. Second, Computer Administration sector, make a report on the recapitulation penerimaan negara bukan pajak for port concession service, and make notes on the catatan atas laporan keuangan of the head office of the Directorate General of Sea Transportation. Third, Office Technology sector, destroying document using a paper shredder, duplicate document using a copier. Fourth, Computer Application sector, entering incoming mail on the e-surat application Dirjen Hubla and entering the disposition sheet on the e-surat application Dirjen Hubla. Obstacle encounter. In the implementation of the internship program activities, there are several obstacles that interfere with the smooth running of the work. These constraints can come from internal factors and external factors. The constraint consists of, first, difficulty in coordinating work. Second, difficulty in knowing the Kesyah Bandaran dan Otoritas Pelabuhan Province Region. Third, inadequate facilities. How to overcome obstacles? To complete the job properly and correctly, I need to overcome the existing obstacles. First, difficulty in coordinating work. To overcome these obstacles, I made a list of questions about things in work that I didn't know. and act directly with my supervisor by implementing direct interpersonal communication in the office. Second, difficulty in knowing the Kesyahbandaran dan Otoritas Pelabuhan Province area. To overcome these obstacles, I formed a work plan by creating a file in Microsoft Excel containing a list of Kesyahbandaran dan Otoritas Pelabuhan Provinces. Making the file is done with good time management, namely outside working hours. Third, inadequate facilities. To overcome these obstacles, I took the initiative to use time effectively and efficiently in using the available facilities to complete the work. Conclusion of internship program. First, internship programs are carried out in the financial division and the practitioners are in 3 subdivisions, starting from January 18, 2021 to March 1st, 2021 for 30 working days. Second, in the implementation of internship program, I have the duties and responsibility in the office administration sector from archiving activities to reporting. Third, during the implementation of internship program, I faced several obstacles, such as difficulty in coordinating work, difficulty in knowing the Kesyahbandaran dan Otoritas Pelabuhan Province area, and inadequate facilities. I can overcome and resolve these obstacles well, so that I can complete the job properly. Suggestion of internship program. I would like to make some acceptable advice. First, for practitioners should increase the intensity of communication and interaction to form relationship. Second, for institute should provide adequate work facilities. Third, for university should to provide guidelines and socialization regarding the implementation of internship program before the schedule for the implementation of internship program. Thank you for watching this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.